In this video, we'll discover the strategies to building unbreakable focus. Whether you're a student, a parent, or a worker, you are aware of the importance of focus for everything that you do in your life. Whether there's a short-term plan to follow or a long-term goal, neither can be accomplished without focus. There are a few strategies that you can use to build unbreakable focus. Once you succeed in making these strategies a part of your life, you'll be much more in touch with yourself and you will experience a sense of accomplishment that nothing else can give you. Train your brain. This is the most essential part of the focus building process. Your brain controls everything that goes on in your body, whether it's something you think or something you see or it's something that you feel. Everything is controlled by your brain. This is why you need to have extensive control over your brain, and you need to train it to stay focused. Making a habit of repeating the tasks at hand to yourself again and again. Prepare yourself mentally for what you're about to do. Before you do anything, sit in a quiet place and let it sink into your brain that you're going to spend the next few hours on a specific task. This is a mind-strengthening exercise that you need to do to keep focused. If you train your brain well enough, it will not be sidetracked by any distractions after that. Plan it all out. Before you plan anything, you need to plan it all out. This does not only apply to everyday tasks, but it also applies to long-term tasks. For example, businesses that tend to have a business plan for a year or a semester have a better chance of increasing sales and making a mark. When you plan something, you lay out all the tasks in front of you. This makes it easier for you to determine which things require your utmost attention. Using this plan, you can also schedule the time for the completion of your task, and you can divide every task of yours into time intervals. When you know that you have to finish a particular task in a given time frame, you will be able to maintain your focus better. Rest for a while. The human body is not made for functioning constantly, which is why the concept of sleep is present in the body. No matter how much work needs to be done, you need to rest for a while. Take a half an hour break after every 4 or 5 hours that you work. This will help to freshen up your brain, and it will also give you time to relax. During this time, you can clear your brain and simply give time to yourself. By resting or taking breaks, you can quickly build up focus. This strategy has proven to be successful even by scientific methods. Workplaces have a lunch break and other breaks during the day so that employees can stay productive for the whole day. This is particularly important when you are doing an extensive activity. It becomes harder to focus, so you need to give your brain and body a break. In these few minutes or half hour, do what soothes your body. Listen to calming music or simply go for a walk in some calm neighborhood. Work with music. This strategy may not work with everyone, but it has shown to be successful in most cases. Listening to music is something that most people enjoy. You could try by playing your favorite music in the background while you work. It's better if the song is not too loud because that can cause distraction. The music must just not be too harsh on the ears, and it must not be too loud to distract you from the work that you're doing. However, people who are prone to dancing around with their favorite music on may not benefit from this strategy as much. Practice mindfulness. Using mindfulness to build focus is probably one of the best techniques. The key step involved is to sit in a quiet place and take a deep breath in. After that, you're required to hold your breath for a few seconds and then exhale. It's during this pause that you need to bring your mind back to the thing that it needs to be on. Your mind tends to drift away every once in a while because the lifespan of human concentration is merely 8 seconds. It's due to this reason that you need to make this exercise a habit so that you can benefit from it. It also serves as a reliever of stress and it can rid the body of negative energy. Once you harbor positive energy in the body and you shift your brain's function to one task, your focus will automatically improve. Since we're all creatures of habit, integrating the right habits into your workday will help immensely. Once something becomes a habit, it also becomes easy. If focusing becomes a habit, it will come to you naturally and will let you have multiple benefits on a daily basis. Limit phone usage. A major distraction for many people is cell phone usage and portable technology. It can easily distract you from the tasks that you are supposed to do. Most students can relate to situations where they have assignments or pending projects, but instead, they're busy on their cell phones. So, while you're working, make sure that you put your phone away to avoid being distracted by incoming calls or messages. If you work on your phone, install an app which lets you block notifications from social media sites. In instances where you do not have any specific work to do on the phone, there can still be an inclination to use it for social media. This is another thing that can distract you from your task and ultimately your goals. Set a time for using your phone. Sometimes in the evening or after dinner is a good time slot for this type of activity. Most people are done with their day's work by dinner time and may use their phone as much as they want. Give constant reminders. Another way to get rid of distractions is to constantly remind yourself about your goals and aims that you hope to accomplish. Once you do that, you will be inclined towards doing what you actually need to do instead of wasting your time on unnecessary things. Any business person or individual hoping to make a mark constantly reminds himself of the goal he's hoping to achieve. A daily reminder first thing in the morning is a good place to start. Plan your day. Another way to keep distractions away is to plan your day beforehand. When you go to bed, make a habit to make a little plan for the next day in your mind. Keep the unnecessary things out of it and make sure that you sort out the things according to the amount of time you have on your hands and the task that needs to be done first. When you do so, your brain will slowly be trained to only pay attention to the tasks that you've planned for that day. It's also useful to have a planner or a diary that you can keep with you. People who have a diary are more organized and they tend to get more work done on time. When you make this a habit, you'll be able to stick to your schedule. It's the hardest not to deviate from the plan, but with practice, it can become second nature. This habit can lead to success, and your brain will automatically cancel out any task it finds unnecessary. That is, any task not mentioned in the plan. Having positive energy is very important as it energizes the body for functioning in the best way possible.